Welcome to the Fregstival, and this is our Ludum Day 54 entry. And what is a Fregstival? Well, you basically need to provide these beautiful Fregs a great environment to feast and worship their Frogod. So this Frogod Shrine in the middle is what you need to defend. The flies will attack from the perimeters of your temple, and they will try and destroy anything, including the Frogod Shrine, and that is your lose condition if that Frogod Shrine gets destroyed. So you have different tiles that you can place down, and that can obstruct the path of these attacking flies. And then you can place a group of Fregs together in order for them to kind of celebrate together, and by doing that you end up getting more score. There's limited space for you to place things down as well, but you see the kind of Tetris-like shapes here means that you end up not being able to place everything where you want. You can't rotate the tiles as well, so that's something to consider. But then we have an attack phase after you place things down. So once you've covered enough of the floor, it'll take you up to a new floor. So let's have a look at this from the start. It'll be a bit more clear without all that stuff on the floor. So yeah, we have one enemy attacking to begin with. I've got 3 tiles coming up, 2 frogs and a turret. But we know that this fly here is going to attack the shrine. So as much as we want to group Fregs together to get points, there's times where sometimes Fregs must be sacrificed. So we're going to drop those there just to kind of block it. And then we've got a turret, but a turret needs food to operate, so we can't actually shoot with this turret yet. So I'm going to place it here ready for the future. All Freg gets destroyed, but hey, at least the Frogod is okay, right? And the idea is that you can then power these turrets by providing them food that they use for ammunition, and you can defend the shrine by clever placement of these tiles as you go forward. And when we have a group of Fregs together, you get bonus points for them being together. So you kind of want to balance that, kind of keep them together but not sacrifice your shrine's health. So here you can see this lane here is empty. It's just a bit of an obstruction that stops us placing, but the flies don't attack the pillars, they just attack the tables or the shrine. So we need a way to defend that. We don't really have a tile that we can place to block it other than this turret, but this turret will get destroyed if we just put it right in the line of fire. So let's place it instead by here. If I press tab, you can see that they have a range associated with them, so that should hopefully give it the ability to shoot this one down. And then we just need to put this in a useful spot. So this looks like a good use of space over there. Okay, so this small turret wasn't enough to destroy one of our big drone enemies because they have a bit more health than the normal flies. So we did take a little bit of damage. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and use a bit of a sacrificial frog by there. Freg, I should say. How dare I? And we'll also block in this lane, use that food. And then we're going to use this to build up a larger chain, if you will, or cluster of Fregs. Okay, cool. So we're going to carry on this pattern, and the idea really is you just want to make sure you're keeping an eye on your turrets and that you're making sure that your shrine isn't in the line of fire. So I'm going to do this to protect my Fregs. Okay, and let's carry on the chain. Now we've got one more turret. These are smaller turrets. We do get bigger turrets as the game goes on. So we've got 2 enemies coming this way. I don't think this is going to get enough coverage on them. They did shoot it. They did shoot it, but didn't save our poor Freg there at least. And yeah, as we go up, we just need to get to 50 tiles placed. But you can see we're starting to run out of space here. I've got to think I've got this awkward L shape here, so we need to save enough room for it. It could fit around here, I think. So if we know that, we can probably put that by here and that in there. Our shrine did take a little bit of damage, but hey, don't worry, because when you get a new floor, you get yourself a new shrine. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how the Fregstival works. It's about kind of optimally placing tiles whilst also being aware of a kind of tower defense element of your game where you want to protect a beautiful Frogod Shrine while still making sure these beautiful, gorgeous Fregs still have the best festival that they could ever dream of. So yeah, thank you for checking out the game. It's made by myself, Honest Games, Brainoid, and Spacey3D.